Hi, I'm Gracie X, and I decided to do a video on emotional affairs versus emotional polyamory. I decided to do this because the phrase emotional affairs is really interesting. I'm just kind of amazed by how many ways our society can shame people around their sexuality. And, people try and toe the line and they try not to have sex outside of their marriage if that's their agreement. And then they get shamed if they create a deep bond with someone. It's hard. We're all human and we're all just trying to get through the day and get what we need. And there is this phenomena of developing a very deep attraction to somebody that is more emotional, or it doesn't get played out in the sexual realm. And I read or heard a podcast with Cheryl Strayed, who I love her books, I love her, and she has that Dear Sugar, and somebody wrote in and they had reconnected with a person, a high school sweetheart, and they were texting and emailing, and it was this huge erotic boon for her. She was just filled with life again and vibrancy. And Cheryl Strayed said, girl, you got to give that up and you got to bring that back to your marriage. And I don't agree with that advice. I think it's a better idea I always believe in honesty. I always believe in truth-telling. Sit down with your person. Say to them, wow, I feel such aliveness with this person and I want to feel it with you. What can we do? What's going on? Create agreements. Bring that other person, put them on a plane, get them in the same room, talk to each other. I really believe that miracles can happen with people in relationships. I've seen them happen. Things that just felt impossible miraculously fall into place. And so I just think that's interesting. There is a phenomena in polyamory that I'm getting to experience right now. I met this man on one of my book readings for my book. Where's my book? Oh, whatever. Wide Open. You can get it on my website, graciex.com. And there was this brain connection, this sapiosexual connection, and a romantic connection, a spiritual connection, a really loving connection where it's just delicious to be loved. And that's the truth, and that's what we're all looking for and needing. And getting this love from this other man does not mean that the love that I have with my husband is insufficient in any way. It's really interesting though, because my husband and I really had to kind of talk about it, and he felt what we say to each other is, has the specialness gone away? Like, that's what we've realized jealousy is for us. We can handle it as long as we feel like, I'm still so special to you. I'm still so uniquely special to you. And emotional connections with people, I think, can be sometimes even more, they can feel more threatening than sexual connections that you might have with someone. What I strive for, and why I practice ethical non-monogamy, is that I want my husband to have all these full, rich experiences that make him feel loved. And I want that for everybody, really. I want that, except maybe Donald Trump. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that would help him be a better person. But anyhow, I'm getting off course. But I really think if more of us had that, it would be an easier world to live in. And my question when we get into these situations is, what are the parameters? How can we still stay connected, and how can it be okay? And that's different for everybody. But I just wanted to do a short video on this because, as I said, I do find it fascinating that society is constantly shaming us around our need for love, for sex, for intimacy, for closeness. And if you are not getting that in your life, you will do a lot to try and get that. And as I said, I practice ethical non-monogamy, and I think it is a wonderful way to go because miracles can happen. And I also don't think it's necessary to shame people who are just trying to get what they need and, you know, aren't having a sexual affair, but are maybe trying to have this emotional connection with someone. And polyamory is very, very different from any form of cheating or lying. Very different things that you're doing. So on that note, I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful life. And I will see you again on my YouTube channel.